Hi guys, welcome back to Mark's Home Kitchen. Today we're making something like a bolognese, but not in the traditional sense. This is my take on a rich, hearty and flavourful meat sauce that's perfect over pasta. It's easy to make, packed with bold flavours and has a little twist that makes it stand out. So let's get started. First, grab a large frying pan and set it over a medium heat. Spray it with low-calorie cooking spray or a little olive oil if you prefer. Once it's hot, we're going to start with the aromatics. Add one finely chopped red onion to the pan and let it cook for about 3 to 4 minutes until it softens. You want it to be translucent but not browned. Stir occasionally to make sure it cooks evenly. Now it's time to add some garlic. I'm using 2 cloves, finely chopped or crushed. Add that in and cook for another 30 seconds. Garlic cooks fast, so keep an eye on it. You don't want it to burn or it will turn bitter. Now we're adding 300 grams of good quality minced steak or beef. Break it up with a fork as it cooks and let it brown for 3 to 4 minutes. You want to make sure there are no pink bits left and that the meat is nicely seared for extra flavour. At this point you might notice some fat rendering from the beef. If you're using lean beef there won't be much, but if there's excess you can drain some off. Just don't remove it all. That little bit of fat carries a lot of flavour. Now for the unusual part. Traditional bolognese doesn't usually include bell peppers, but I love the slight sweetness and crunch that they bring. I'm adding half a red bell pepper and half a yellow bell pepper, both chopped into bite-sized pieces. Stir them into the meat and cook for another 3 to 4 minutes until they start to soften. Now let's add some tomato richness. Stir in 2 tablespoonfuls of tomato puree or paste and cook for about 2 minutes. This step is important because it takes away the raw taste of the tomatoes and gives the sauce a deeper, richer flavour. Now let's deglaze the pan with 175 ml or a small glass of good quality red wine. This not only adds depth to the sauce, but also helps lift all those flavourful bits stuck to the bottom of the pan. If you're cooking with wine, always use one you'd actually drink. It really makes a difference. Let this simmer for about 2 minutes, allowing the alcohol to cook off and the flavours to concentrate. Now it's time to bring in those Italian flavours. I'm adding 1 teaspoon of dried basil, 1 teaspoon of Italian seasoning, 1 teaspoon of oregano. Give everything a good stir to coat the meat and peppers and those amazing herbs. Now let's add the main tomato base, a 400 gram tin of chopped tomatoes. Stir well and let this cook for another 2 minutes so that the flavours start to melt together. To enhance the richness, crumble in 1 beef stock cube and half a tin of water. Use the empty tomato tin to measure. This helps loosen the sauce while keeping all the deep meaty flavours intact. Season with salt and freshly ground black pepper to taste, then reduce the heat to low. Let this simmer gently for 40 to 45 minutes, stirring occasionally. The longer it takes, the better it gets. This slow simmering process helps thicken the sauce and allows all the flavours to develop beautifully. And that's it. After about 45 minutes, you'll have a rich, thick and delicious sauce that's perfect for serving over your favourite pasta. I love pairing this with spaghetti, tagliatelle or even rigatoni, as the sauce clings to the pasta beautifully. Serve with freshly grated Parmesan cheese on top and some crispy garlic bread on the side for the perfect finishing touch. If you try this recipe, let me know in the comments how it turned out. And don't forget, if you enjoyed this video, hit the like button, subscribe and turn on notifications so you never miss a new recipe. Thanks for watching Mark's Home Kitchen and I'll see you next time.